What I love so much about these Hometown Proud shows are the hidden gems I get to go out and explore. Once again, I'm here with Greg with the Kentucky Historical Society, and where are we at today?
Well, we are actually in the little teeny tiny town of West Point, just a little south of Louisville. West Point is just one of the many towns in Hardin County, and that's what we're celebrating today.
So what are some notable historical sites here in Hardin County?
Well, there are a ton in this county. You've got everything from Fort Knox, which, that's the bullion gold repository. At one time, they had 650 million ounces of gold. Fort Duffield, just across the street, was a Civil War earthen fort. And, of course, you've got the town of West Point.
Where should I learn more about West Point?
Well, you got to talk to the man at this museum, Monty Matthews. He is the man that can tell you all about it.
This is Monty from the museum here, and just on this street alone, there is so much history. So tell me a little bit more about this area specifically.
Here in West Point, we've got a number of old homes. We've got 4 that are at least 200 years old, and we've got about 70 to 75 properties that are over 100 years old, and most of them are within 2 or 3 blocks right here where we're standing right now. A lot of different things going on here in West Point. History is one of our main things. When we started this town, this was West Point, Virginia in 1789, and then 3 years later, Kentucky became a state and we became West Point, Kentucky. We just retained the name of West Point because it's still the westernmost point in the frontier.
Right.
And then just a couple of years later, in 1803, Lewis and Clark came through here on the Ohio River, picked up 3 of the individuals, 3 citizens that followed him on the whole route all the way to the Pacific. So we have that link, but a number of people have just famous people who visited or lived here. Lincoln has a connection here. Abraham Lincoln's father left here in 1805 and took a load of goods from here to New Orleans.
Who are some of those famous people that are from here and have visited here?
See, a number of different ones that have connections in this area that have gone on. Randy Atcher, a lot of people in this area, especially if you're 60 and above, know Randy Atcher and his family, but he was on Crusade for Children for a number of years, wrote a number of songs. Several musicians have stopped here over the years. Robert Plant's been here a couple of times. David Allen Coe has made a visit here during early 70s. We've had Roy Rogers, a number of people back in the day that would just travel around and play in all the local gyms and wherever they could stop and plug in, and they would go with it.
Yeah, so just passing on through this little gem of history. So if our viewers wanted to maybe stop by or get some more information about everything that's here, where should they go?
My location is 508 Elm Street in West Point. We also have a Facebook page that you can contact, get some more information, or contact me for times. But we're normally open Tuesdays to Saturdays, 10 to 3.
Come on out and check them out.